One of the things I realized when I first decided that I was going to go down this journey from being broke to balling or from broke to unbroke. I don't know if unbroke is a word, but you know what I mean. One of the things I realized was that I was broke, but in a lot of aspects, I spent money like I was rich. I should say a lot of aspects, but in some aspects. For instance, for me, it was eating out. Like, I'm not a very good cook. Okay, I'll say it. I don't know how to cook. But so I would eat out, or I would order takeout 5, 6 nights a week. $12 here, $20 there. I was just spending money right and left on food. And it hit me because sometimes I would talk with people who were on a different money level than me, who were living comfortable, who were middle class, and they would be like, "Man, you spend a lot of money on food." And I was like, "Wow, if that number, dollar amount I spent on food is shocking to them, and they have more, money, what is it? You know, uh, it should be even more shocking to me because I'm broke." And that's when I started looking around, and I realized that a lot of broke people do this. It's something we do. We just, when we get a little bit of money, we blow it on stuff we don't need. We eat out a lot. We buy a 75-inch TV for the living room. We put rims on the car. Um, you know, we just do crazy stuff with our money that a lot of times people who have way more money than us wouldn't do. And so I wondered, why do we do this? And after analyzing it, the answer I came up with was that, when you are broke, there's so many things that are closed to you, so many doors that are closed to you, so many things you just can't do. Um, the little bit of money we get is like the one thing we have control over, you know? It's like, I may not be able to do this, that, and that, but I do got enough money to go do that, And it may not be a wise decision, but it gives you some feeling of control over a life that a lot of times it just seems like, we have no control over. So many of the things you want to do in life, you cannot do if you don't have any money. Money can't buy happiness, but it can definitely do a lot of things for you that could add to your happiness. I'll say that. It won't get you ultimate happiness, but if I could take a trip to Europe for 2 weeks, I'd be a lot happier than I am sitting here in Florida. That's what I'm saying. So, money can help out and can do things, and that's kind of my point there. When we do get a little bit of money, we're trying to get some happiness, so we blow it. But what I had to learn, what I guess is kind of my overall message for this video, is that if we, calm those urges down. Yes, you want to, have a little control over something in your life and do something with it and maybe get a little of that happiness that people with more money you seem to have. But if you calm that urge down from now and you save that money and you start making wise money decisions with it, eventually the time will come when that money will yield you more money. And eventually you will be in a position where you might actually have the money to do the things you want it to do or to buy the things you're going to buy anyway, and it won't hurt you or take all your money. Or you might actually, get to a wealth level where you can start doing more things. You don't feel so trapped, uh, you know, eh, and you're getting a little more of that happiness I talked about. But the bottom line is, when you do get some money, broke people, and I'm including myself in this as always, let's take a moment and ask ourselves: is this really the best thing to do with this money? Am I spending money like the person I am, or am I spending money like someone who has way more money than me? And it's something we need to stop, cycle we need to break, because all that does is keep us poor, keep us in poverty, keeps us broke, and at the end of the day, keeps us unhappy.